Simon & Schuster Audio presents the 2084 Report, An Oral History of the Great Warming by James Lawrence Powell. Read by Fajer Al-Kaisi, Danny Campbell, Feodor Chin, Cynthia Farrell, Katherine Littrell, Timothy Andrés Pabon, and Fred Sanders.
Preface to the second edition. They say that most writers write for themselves and hope that their book will turn into a bestseller. Nowadays, there is no way for any book, no matter how important and well written, to sell enough copies to qualify as a bestseller. The big online booksellers depended entirely on the internet, which, like the rest of our infrastructure, has grown steadily less reliable and less secure, and will surely not survive to the end of the century. Almost all the physical bookstores that once could have maintained sales have long been put out of business by the online sellers. Why then did I write this book, knowing that it will be read mostly by friends and family? Because I am an oral historian. My job is to record significant events in human history using the words of those who experienced them. Thus, we provide the raw material from which other historians can synthesize and generalize. Of course, I also write because I like to, and writing is one pleasure that is still possible. You don't really need a working computer, the internet, and the so-called cloud. All you need is pencil and paper. The master of this approach, and my model, is the great 20th century oral historian Studs Terkel. Two of his books, The Good War, An Oral History of World War II, and Hard Times, An Oral History of the Great Depression, captured the effects of those calamities on Americans of all stripes as no other books ever did. All through my career I have gone back to reread him, and he has never failed to inspire me. Studs traveled to interview people from all walks of life, from the farm to the factory, from city to town, from retirees to youngsters, from the lofty to the man and woman on the street. Like him, most of my subjects are average folks, though I include a few experts and leaders. I wound up in...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?